Sorry if I breathe loud. I always warn my opponents that I have the mic that a 10-year-old's supposed to wear, so it's like up my nose. Happy September 11th. You're not coming through on the stream. No, you know how to fix that?
Did I pause it?
No. So.
Oh, my mic, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How do you fix that?
So go to our party chat.
Yep.
And then, hold on, I'm gonna go with you. Party settings.
Yep.
And allow voice to be shared.
How about now?
Let me pull it back up 1 sec.
Okay. Should be set. Alright, sounds good.
Okay, we're all good.
Let's rock out here.
Rock out with your cock out. Did you send invite?
Oh yeah, I think I did. Should have anyways. I've been in this thing for a little bit though. Might not be there anymore.
I'll see. Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, it's there.
Awesome. Awesome. Let's get after it here.
Let's do it. Pick your nose and chew it.
Try not to get fucking killed here.
I think it's gonna be the other way around tonight.
I don't know, man.
You catch me on an off day.
Tough back-to-back weeks. I got you and then Joe in this league.
That's rough.
You, Joe, and then like the Dolphins guy the week after Joe, or 2 weeks after Joe, so. Gotta get one of these. Trying to get one of these anyways.
2 of my 4 losses are from Sims, so I didn't want to sim it again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was like, fuck, I'll stay up.
Is your work schedule that crazy, or has it been that crazy?
It's just weeks. It goes like sometimes it's super
Coach,
crazy.
it's one of those teeth-chatteringly cold and snowy December afternoons
like
here at Gillette Stadium
so
in
this week we had both
Foxborough.
9/11 and
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Always rains in my games.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Switch up.
This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back.
Watson is just
And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Shamar Stephen there on the tackle.
Early down steps to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson, throw left side, complete to Ingram. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. That's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
like
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Mahomes firing complete.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Right. Don't blame him.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
Like, it was a fair catch, too.
So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Yeah, it is sky punt, but
the offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Oh, come on.
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
You must be getting tired of seeing me score.
Throwing on 2nd down. Watson. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25.
Jesus, man. That's crazy.
All the way in for a Kansas City
Cover 3 and everything.
touchdown.
Nice face mask. I like that.
Tyreek Hill with his 16th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, it's so awesome.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now here's Mahomes.
Oh, my God.
Inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 32 on the play.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
I thought he caught it.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Fuck me.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
It's going to go to the end zone.
Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. A run by Mack to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Watson. Being chased on left. And avoids the contact by sliding. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack.
Oh, jeez, Rick. Come on.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So, trust me.
And defensively going with a dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4.
Oh, what are you doing?
A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is caught at the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Why is he sideways?
On 1st down, Mahomes flush to his right. There goes a deep ball in zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Everson Griffin racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Watson.
Oh, what was that throw?
Open
What
man
the
right
fuck?
side is Ingram.
How is
And he's
that
able to get
possible,
this one
man?
all the way
Oh my
past
God.
the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Just stood there. Like, is that for
And a
real?
good quarterback facing
friggin'
zone
stood there
coverage. If he
on
has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately, They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that.
Under pressure now, Watson,
Straight
and
Miller,
down
baby.
he goes.
They got.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked
I'm
out.
not sure if he played that.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks
Oh,
is
why
not
did I
guessing.
do possession
It's
catch?
not just
I could
simply
have
anticipation. It's study
great.
and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Who is that guy?
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Let's go. Switch. 15. Check right. Watch it, divide.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Olivier Vernon brings him down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Well, he's going to go for it all.
Oh,
and incomplete,
Lord.
almost
Damn.
intercepted. And a great shot picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
2, 3. It's Butcher.
Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up for the offense. Certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
53, Mike 53. So we got man. Hey, 31.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 16 yards, a 1st down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. and reading your keys. You always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson, he'll let this go for the end zone. Picked up by Nasir Adderley, the rookie from Delaware.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Forced out to his left. Looking downfield for Godwin.
No way!
Might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Can't challenge under 2.
Oh, that's right. I'm sure. No rules of football.
New England on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Check 52. Hero 15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Nice.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. Jerry Tillery in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And take it right on the 30. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Watson now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Operating from the gun, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Bird.
What overall is he?
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Watson now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Everson Griffin, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
I missed it.
I was going to say,
Posted it for the 2nd time this game already.
It's no good. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well.
Oh, he did
The
hand
Chiefs
off
are
Miles
going to
Sanders.
get
That's
him.
it.
Jerry
I held
Tillery
X and he just did not
picks up his second sack of the
just
afternoon.
held X for the whole
Great
time.
job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
To the right side, it's Kelsey.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And that's complete to Sanders.
What's that?
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. The former Sooner, Cody Ford, second-round pick back in April, guilty there. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
Damn.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a
shanked the fuck
basketball
out of
team
that.
that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mack. And he'll be brought down.
Well,
That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he gets it.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
It's not over yet.
Evan Ingram, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. Runs through the contact, and he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Sorry, I'm booking a guest.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh, that's not.
And he's going to be swallowed up.
triangle
Sack
wide
back
open.
at the 45-yard
I missed
line.
it again.
Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad
I
number
smashed
3
my
right now.
controller.
3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. To try again after the sack. Mahomes got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Terry McLaurin. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it makes the score 21-10.
It's going hard left. Might go out of bounds.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end
It's crazy
zone. And from back
difference
there, a wise
between
move.
the
He'll
leagues.
just
I've
sit
only
on this
played
one,
two,
and it'll
obviously,
come
but
out to the 25.
just crazy the difference between the two. How much you can tell people like this one more than know the deal with certain things.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Watson from the gun, he'll throw. Now he's flushed out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Forgot that he's playmaker.
Christian Kirksey in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
Does
The punt
Watson
team
have a
on
special
now as this
superstar
one's
skill?
sent away.
Yeah, he's like all the quick pocket stuff.
Oh, nice.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Patriots take over.
Yeah.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Mahomes now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's a first down throw that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Mahomes now to throw. Dancing to his left. And that's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there.
Slipped
Not
into
only
the
was it
line.
the right play, throwing it away like that,
Either way.
frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage.
Oh, no.
And he's going to be
Damn
intercepted
it.
a 3rd time. Picked
Damn
off
it.
by Adrian
took so
Phillips.
long for
And
him
a
to
big
cut.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Why did I go for the friggin' end zone now? Don't need it now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Back now in Foxborough. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the end zone, Watson. And going deep for Hill.
Pick
And
that.
going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
I dropped it.
No. Misses the target, incomplete.
Beats my girlish.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little
You gotta come
frustrating
after
for
it.
them
It's
because
only
they
fair.
know that if they
Is this
pick up
the
a first
Browns
down
punter?
there and continue to
Who's
eat
your
away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to
The
get the football
Browns
up
have that
and spread it out on the
Scottish
sideline.
That's like the Scottish hammer or whatever, the check down on
And it's fielded at the 34.
That's probably him.
They'll call
Something
that
going.
a 61-yard punt. He got
Super
all
long.
of that one. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of... They can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They
No
see
way,
everything
that's way too
happening
high.
almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop.
It's just
like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting here.
0.
Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling.
That is taken down, a cheap sack.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coach, they always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh,
and that
no
is
way.
incomplete.
Possession catch.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Oh, you
That's
slow
to his running back complete, but they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Matt. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Watson off play action. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
He's going to loft it, deep right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Did he catch that?
Play call there. Now it's fourth down.
I think I got
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken in at the 11. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Adrian Phillips is a nasty.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Mahomes now on first down. Trying to lay one up deep.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is incomplete.
What?
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Oh, God. Sack City.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting
third
outside of the pocket,
This
and
one
it
could
results
be
in a
close.
sack. Tack McKinley racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Going to need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth. Mahomes going to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. This is caught inside the 15. The time to pull up the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
I don't know. Oh, man. I got to score on this. Oh, yeah, I'm not. Way too much. Why did I spend that time on? I'm an idiot. Yeah, I guess so. They both definitely caught it. And I think
2 minutes left to play in this football game.
I've seen that before. I got a touchdown off that before, and it pissed off
So
the
the Patriots with a football as we get you reset.
Not that crazy.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Oh, what are you doing?
And he's going to
Not
be
great.
dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. After the sack on first down,
wide open.
Mahomes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Terry McLaurin.
Oh, wait.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are back within a single score. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Mahomes to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands.
Come on, football gods. Come on,
Every
baby.
receiver's coach, everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Oh, wow. Steelers-Cardinals game is crazy. 46-42 with 3
A
minutes.
3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Staying on the ground with Mack.
Oh,
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Being chased out there.
Oh, no!
He can run for it, and he will.
Oh.
That is an absolute
that or a
backbreaker. That was a
touchdown.
design
That or a
passing play.
touchdown.
Wasn't a draw.
Yes.
You think you got him
Yeah, I was
stopped. Good
watching it,
coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs.
That was
Defensively,
unstoppable.
that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running
just so you
and
know,
picks it up anyway, and
Joe,
now
I think,
you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
I'm going to
And really
Texas
could
next
have
week
used
for
that
work,
stop trailing here in the
so
fourth.
I'll be able to play my next game and probably the game after that, but I might miss week 17. I don't think I'll make the playoffs either way.
So
but
this one
just
is
so
a
you know, I'm
win
going to tell
column for
I'll tell my week
Kansas City.
17 opponent,
And of
like,
course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl
Well,
champs.
thanks, man.
Partner, they came, they saw,
Yep.
they
Let's get
conquered.
talking.
Conquered.
You
But
too.
before
All right.
all that happened with the
Have a good
conquering
night, man.
part, they
Good game, man. Good game.
and formulated it and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So for the Chiefs, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll try to turn things around next week.